Why, hello everybody. Faceless here. I came up with this one story I thought of just the other night. What would it be like to be raised in a vessel going through space where you didn't have a sun, but you had a bright light resembling that? The only thing that resembled stars were all the night lights that resembled stars on the ceilings. I call this story Entombed in a Starless World. We found the ship. It It looks like it's been here a lot longer than it was supposed to be. By our readings, it's been here for 900 years, when it should have only been a 100-year journey. Every one of the pods looks cracked, stained with some kind of green, red, brownish mixture. These skeletons we find are very, very, very twisted, like like they were in the middle of some kind of transformation, but didn't quite didn't quite set in. We found some of the logs, and this is what we got from the last one we could really patch together from all these damaged hard drives that, by the standard of the time on the clock, are around 900 years old. Delta Squadron, we have wiped out most of the invaders. It seems that whoever brought the last plant sample to be studied carried something within their lungs. They did not know, nor did we, what the repercussions of this would be later on. It seemed to act like a spore, where the person was beginning to resemble more and more of some kind of my mycinid, a mushroom species, but I couldn't really tell you the exact one. I'm not a mycologist or mycologist. I'm sorry, but these words are hard to interpret right now. I know, but you got to remember here now. There's just one of us left. There's just one of us in power left, and now that's me. I have to protect around 5,000 people. We're repairing the mechs and we're trying to get some of the sentries back on. These people literally have turned into some kind of plant flesh mixture. And the final one I've seen is they somehow got into the mainframe, took over some of these cyborgs. The final evolution is plant matter with human matter mixing with machine at an alarming rate. None of us were raised under whatever the sun was until we finally went back to Earth in 2056. We were raised around pale lights, star-shaped nightlights in the sky, what we thought was the sky. Earth is now just a dark, ashen, former planet, not alive, not dead, but just as is. This is Carl Thatcher signing off. I don't know how I'm supposed to keep all this together, but if anybody can get this, destroy what's left of this ship. Don't let any of them get out. If any of the viruses pass on to the next one of us, it's too late. I'm I'm gonna have to go now. Someone just shot themselves in the head. The plants are starting to grow everywhere now. That's where it stopped. We really couldn't make up or down of what he was actually saying. We did find a lot of plant matter mixed with human organic matter. It's like flesh was melded into plant plant wrapping around steel, replacing all the bones with something tougher but more stiff. It seems like all of them are in a state of rigor mortis, but they're very much alive. Those eyes hold some kind of intelligence in them still. What were the stars truly like before we ruined our own planet? Are we going to be in this blackness forever? Are we to terraform our world once again, to wait a couple thousand years later to see if life is still supported? We have traveled through this starless aeon. Some of us have gone mad. Those are the ones who gave in. They willingly walked into the virus, the disease, the infection. If we're really to see stars, real stars, would we be blinded, or would we finally get the enlightenment to see? I began to quarantine a lot of the crew. I set up a lot of explosives, and I used the remaining rocket fuel for our jetpacks to burn the whole thing down. I found survivors, or what looks like survivors. He said, to hell with it. I'm gonna burn it all down. This has been Gregory Hannibal Wainwright. First science, first science officer. I really can't divulge much information of what ship or team I'm part of, but if just one of these got out, this this is not going to be good for the remainder of mankind. This may be my last message, for I have much to do, and I cannot just exterminate with a gun, but I must find solutions with my mind. Till next time, if I'm still alive. In this world I am entombed with, that is very starless.